So in January, I made a return to 1863 Atlanta and Thom Radice's beautiful Western and Atlantic Railroad. My job was switching the Atlanta yard, and I spent a lot of time building up and breaking down trains as they came in and to get them ready to go out. Since I had some downtime, I did spend some time filming other parts of the layout and some of the other operations that were happening.
I'm just going to hold up here at the crossing.
I have to admit, I do like the challenge of operating with link and pin couplers. It is really makes the whole thing a lot of fun. All of Thom's engines have front drawbars as well, so they can switch both ends of the engine.
All sorted.
Probably trouble with these, I guess. We're stopping the water and I'm getting it isn't too. Maybe take out 20 cars.
As fun as the operation is, Thom's work on his scenery really does transport you into a different time and a different place. You don't feel like you're in New Jersey anymore. You feel like you're in Georgia or Tennessee.
Where did you guys get juice?
17 get power? Turn out 17.
Okay, yes, probably a box.
We're off the track over there too.
All right, so now I really have to figure this out.
We dropped one here too, right in Tunnel Hill?
Big shanties.
Oh, okay.
Back there? Is that number 5?
I'll make sure you get the train orders.
That's
Right?
up on law.
You get the train orders from John Gallagher.
So now we've left them off.
You can see the front drawbar here on the pilot of this engine. It's hard to believe that you could push a whole train using that one bar.
Would you be better a day or night? You okay?
This op session we ran with 3 road crews, a Chattanooga yardmaster, and an Atlanta yardmaster.
Oh, the trouble child.
The road crews ran with an engineer and a conductor. The conductor was in charge of the train and in charge of all of coupling and uncoupling, as well as determining which way the train was going to run what switching maneuvers were going to happen. To keep things interesting, Thom ran a few trains with special maneuvers, special moves that required less than carload exchanges, where they would pick actual things up at the freight station loading dock, and the train crews were required to add those to the train, usually in on an empty flat car or gondola. It made the operation a lot of fun. Obviously, some trains like this one had priority special flags, and other trains had to wait on a siding for them to pass.
So we can decouple. Yeah, but what you better do is you better remind the train that they are the second section, because they may not know.
That train is coming. Just needs a little patience. We could take a side.
Most of Thom's engines are modified Mantua engines. Here's one about to pass the hotel at Big Shanty.
You seem to be in my way. Sorry, excuse me.
Everybody keeps thinking, oh, I believe you said, $35, send it $25. Taken care of. As long as you didn't take a wrench and grind it.
It's funny because this locomotive died on another train. I think there's something about it, like you said, rebooting or recharging.
That's good right there, stop.
We're good.
Stop.
Just make a notation on your board.
Can you reverse an inch? That's good.
All right, everyone in Atlanta.
Let's stop.
I go to work in the morning and they give me 10 addresses in Holiday City. All sliding doors. And I order
All three, and then we got to put that one back.
Yes.
I can just push them off the edge down the.
I had no idea. But we just went with our. We just went with our.
One more pin. Okay, now we're on.
So my thought. Let me know if you have a different one.
Yeah, she does.
I guess really all we need to do with that first one is just put it here for now, and we can set it after we run around. Might be in the way to get to the blacksmith shop and select cars.
Lifting out of this front.
Yeah, it is. So
As you can tell, there's a lot of discussion between the engine crew of what the best sequence of events is to follow during a switching move. Sometimes these train moves get quite complicated.
Good. Yep. They're much better than the gray ones.
They're thicker, yeah.
And they look better.
Well, they're probably from Germany.
Makes sense.
You don't get those.
No.
Yeah, I like the color.
On this layout, there's always a lot to be done at Kingston, and it ends up becoming quite popular place, and train crews end up stacking up there for some reason or another. This train had a lot of moves to make, and luckily there was no other trains coming through at the time, but they were all over this yard doing car moves.
A double-edged sword. And I said, you know what? I had to make an excuse for myself. So I said, you know what? I tell the kid.
Part of the reason that there's such a lot of switching that happens at Kingston is that the Y track, one of the Y leads, is actually an interchange track with another railroad. So a few of the cars here are actually being set aside to go to that other railroad or coming from that other railroad. So sometimes it gets quite busy.
So I was in charge of all this crap, but you couldn't smoke on the...
Before I mentioned some less than carload moves, the barrel on the flat car is one of those less than carload loads that this crew had to pick up at one of the freight docks.
Because I was, when I was 17 or 18.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, no, you gotta go a little further
Yeah,
back.
it just was,
There you go.
Now, I don't put any...
Tyler's gift.
time to give it.
One of his gifts.
Yeah.
Time to give it up.
And you know, I don't point the finger at you.
18 is.
You do. It's all bullshit. I do.
While the train was working all these freight moves, they had set aside their passenger cars at the station, and now they're heading back to pick them up.
Sweet bandwagon.
Dave, I've known since high school. He worked at
Across the river.
Yeah, and then we went there, and then I told him about.
Oh,
She
should push it farther forward.
Told you. Had to look at it. We went over it. It was great.
A steady hand and some tweezers are really essential for working with scale model Lincoln pin couplers. The cars just want to roll away, so it's definitely a two-handed job. After adding the freight cars at the back of the train, this engine's running around and it's going to couple back up to the passenger cars at the front end and head on to Chattanooga.
I was exhausted from the meat of the rashes, but I love
I had already been there. So, I had to buy all mine. And when I got out of the Marine Corps, there were no openings. So, when there were science openings, I said, and I love bio. So I found out in teaching, you're not going to make that So, I'm doing 5 lab classes a day. And it was like, I didn't have time. So I said, and I love the fish there.
And with all that work done, here they are heading out away from Kingston.
You see, I had to buy them.
I grew up.
Tom's been very generous in letting me video his layout. We have quite a few videos of it if you care to see others. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and come back again next time.
Oh, I forgot. You had that Daniel Boone style. Usually,